Hello friend, let's start the discussion of today's newspaper as well as yesterday's newspaper. So, first important news I am going to discuss is Justice Chandrachud appointed the 50th Chief Justice of India. So, Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Dhananjay Yudhishthir Chandrachud become the 50th Chief Justice of India. So, he is Mr. Dhananjay Yudhishthir Chandrachud. Now, President Draupadi Murmu appointed Justice D.Y. Chandrachud as the 50th Chief Justice of India. Union Law Minister Kiren Rijiju said on Monday. Okay. Justice Chandrachud will take oath on November 9, a day after incumbent Chief Justice of India, Justice Uday Umesh Lalit, demits office on attaining the age of 65. So, current Chief Justice of India is Justice Uday Umesh Lalit, UU Lalit. So, on November 9, he will be attained the age of 65, which is the upper limit to remain as a Chief Justice of India. So, at the age of 65, Justice UU Lalit will take retire and Justice D.Y. Chandrachud become the Chief Justice of India. Now, the current age of Justice D.Y. Chandrachud is 63. So, he will remain as Chief Justice of India for 2 years until he attain at the age of 65. Now, current Chief Justice, Justice UU Lalit has a brief tenure of 74 days. So, only 74 days, for only 74 days UU Lalit was in the seat of Chief Justice of India. Okay. But Justice Chandrachud will serve as the CJI for 2 years. He will demit office on November 10, 2024. Okay. Now, Justice Chandrachud, presently the senior most Supreme Court judge after Justice Lalit, was elevated to Supreme Court on May 13, 2016. So, he became judge of Supreme Court from 2016. Before his appointment to the top court, Chandrachud served as the Chief Justice of Allahabad High Court from October 31, 2013. He also served as a judge of Bombay High Court from March 2000 to October 2013. Now, what are the notable judgment? His notable Supreme Court judgments include recognizing the right to privacy as a fundamental right, decriminalization of section 377 of the Indian Penal Code, and allowing women to enter Kerala's Sabarimala temple, among others. So, this is one of the most popular, women to enter Kerala's Sabarimala temple, allowing women. This verdict was given by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud. Also, decriminalization of section 377. Now, what is section 377? Unnatural offence. Whoever voluntarily has carnal intercourse against the order of nature with any man, woman or animal shall be punished with imprisonment for life or with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 10 years and shall also be liable for fine. Explanation: penetration is sufficient to constitute the carnal intercourse necessary to the offence described in this section. So, forceful intercourse with man, women or animal, then lifetime imprisonment or imprisonment at least up to 10 years. Okay, this is the section 377. That verdict is given by Justice D.Y. Chandrachud. Okay. Now, how a Chief Justice of India can be appointed and who actually appoint Chief Justice of India? Okay. What is the procedure, steps? So, Chief Justice of India, officially the Chief Justice of Republic of India is the Chief Judge of Supreme Court and highest ranking officer of the Indian Federal Judiciary. Now, appointment: incumbent Chief Justice. Incumbent means who is currently, who will going to retire soon. Okay, that means current Chief Justice is UU Lalit. He will approach Ministry of Law and Justice, seeks a recommendation from the incumbent Chief Justice. Means actually first who will recommend it? the current Chief Justice or incumbent Chief Justice will first approach to Ministry of Law and Justice and recommended the name. Generally, the next senior most judge name is recommended by the current Chief Justice. Okay. Now, consultation with other judges might also take place. The recommendation is then presented to the Prime Minister, who passes the advice to the President. So first the incumbent Chief Justice will give his recommendation to Minister of Law and Justice. Then Minister of Law and Justice passed the name to Prime Minister, and Prime Minister then pass it to President. This is the procedure of appointment. Now, how he can be removed? There are two processes. One, after attaining age of 65, natural retirement. Another is impeachment. If he has a very bad behavior, mental illness, okay, then health illness, in that case impeachment procedure can be processed with the voting inside the parliament with 2/3 majority. So, Article 124 of Constitution of India lays down the procedure for removal of a judge of Supreme Court, which is applicable to Chief Justice as well. Once appointed, Chief Justice remain in the office until the age of 65 years or 6 years is not currently valid. 65, if the judge reaches at the age of 65 years, he has to retire, which on firstly completed. He can be removed only through a process of removal by Parliament as follows. A judge of Supreme Court shall not be removed from his office except by an order of the President passed after an address by each House of Parliament supported by a majority of total membership of that House. Okay. So, each House means Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, both will vote in favor of impeachment of Chief Justice of India. Okay. And by a majority of not less than 2/3 of the member of that House present, and voting has been presented to the President in the same session for such removal on the ground of proved misbehavior or incapacity. Okay, so this is the two reason: misbehavior, incapacity. 2/3 majority vote in favor of impeachment from both House, then the result will be placed to President on the same session, and President will finally assent the decision to impeach the Chief Justice of India. Okay. So, Dhananjaya Yashwant Chandrachud is become the present chief, is going to from November 9 he become the Chief Justice of India, and Harilal Jekisundas Kania was the first Chief Justice of India. Okay. Move to next topic. PM Modi inaugurates One Nation One Fertilizer scheme. So, One Nation One Fertilizer scheme I have already discussed in my video, special video I have made. So, One Nation One Fertilizer is, what is the story behind it? That agriculture product, in any agriculture product, especially fertilizer, Government of India is giving a huge amount of subsidy to the company who is producing fertilizer. A huge amount of subsidy is given, more than 50% of making cost is being given, is given by Government of India. So, Government of India has the right to make any decision on fertilizer. Okay. So, what is actually happened till now, that the fertilizer company is writing their name, the company name, address, everything on the bag, on the fertilizer bag. Okay. But there is no mention about the subsidy given by Government of India. Okay. So, Government of India has decided that no, the name of subsidy scheme will be highlighted on the front of the fertilizer bag. Number one. Number two is, all the fertilizer manufactured by any company, all the fertilizer have single name, that is Bharat brand. Okay. Any company can manufacture fertilizer, but name is only one, that is Bharat brand, means Bharat brand urea, Bharat NPK, sodium, potassium, phosphorus. Okay. Then Bharat potash. If any kind of fertilizer, any company may manufacture the fertilizer, but the bag, the name is written as Bharat urea, okay, Bharat NPK, that will be the decision, and the name of the company and the address, every related thing about the company will be written in a very small letter, okay, in the bottom side of the bag. The bag will be look like this. I will show you. Bag will be look like this. Bharatiya Jana Urbarak Pariyojana. This is the name of the subsidy scheme, and Bharat Urea, that is written here, Bharat Urea, like Bharat NPK, okay, then Bharat DAP, Bharat MOP. This has to be written on the bag, and in the below portion company can write their name, their address, everything, okay, price of the fertilizer bag, everything is written on the below side, but in the front highlighted portion Bharat brand and scheme name of the subsidy is have to written. Now what is the necessity for this? One is to let people know that government of India is giving a huge subsidy, number one. Number two is there is a misconception between the farmer that I will buy urea from that company only, okay. Maybe a farmer from UP want to buy a urea from Karnataka, so he will be waiting when the urea from Karnataka will come to UP, okay, and that will consume a time, also increase the price also. Now if all the fertilizer bag is written on only Bharat brand, then there will be no differentiation between the urea or manufactured by different company, okay. That will save time as well as price. So the concept of one nation one fertilizer, a part of initiative crop nutrients, urea, diammonium phosphate or muriate of potash will be sold under single brand name Bharat, irrespective of the manufacturing companies under the center's fertilizer subsidy scheme, Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jana Urbarak Pariyojana, PMBJP, okay. Now fertilizer has issued direction to all companies to use new brand name. Minister of Chemical Fertilizer has issued direction to all companies to use new brand name Bharat and logo of the subsidy scheme on the bags. The office memorandum issued on Wednesday stated that the ministry has decided to implement one nation one fertilizer single brand name for urea, DAP, MPO and nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. Would Bharat Urea, Bharat DAP, Bharat MON and Bharat NPK for all fertilizer company, okay. New brand name and logo with subsidy title Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jana Urbarak Pariyojana will occupy 2/3 of the printable area on the bag, and 1/3 will be used by putting details of the fertilizer company and its symbol, okay. Now according to government, a single brand name will help in the reduction of freight charges due to stopping of crisscross movement of fertilizer, reducing the transit time, ensuring the availability of fertilizer throughout the year irrespective of brand preference. It will also stop the diversion of urea for industrial purpose, okay. If a certain brand is not available, he does not buy it even though urea is the same, okay. That is the misconception of the farmer, and there is a hue and cry that the urea of a specific brand is not in the market. So one of the reason behind the idea of ONOF is to prevent this thing. The government gives a huge subsidy on this product which is more than maximum retail price, therefore subsidy scheme will also be mentioned on the bag, said an official, okay. So this is the logo of one nation one fertilizer scheme, government of India. Move to next topic. From 19th October US over 307 antique item valued at nearly $4 million to India, okay. So US is going to hand over 307 antique item which was once stolen from India, and the value was at least 4 million. Okay. So what is the news? So this is the some of the antique sculptures, antique statues which US going to hand over to India. So the artifact have been recovered from the artwork gallery of worldwide smuggler Subhas Kapoor. So Subhas Kapoor was the worldwide smuggler who actually stolen these things from India and placed it in his artwork gallery, okay, in US. So US government actually recovered that stolen item from his gallery and is going to hand over it to India. In addition to from different trafficking network, the repatriation is the result of a 15-year international probe, US investigation authorities mentioned. Okay. So that is the news. Okay, move to next topic. Sri Lankan author Shehan Karunatiloka wins Booker Prize for Afterlife thriller. Okay, so Sri Lankan author Shehan Karunatiloka wins the Booker Prize. Now, should something know about Booker Prize? This is the person. Sri Lankan author Shehan Karunatiloka has been named the winner of the 2022 Booker Prize for his second novel, The Seven Moons of Mali Almeida, described by the judges as whodunit and a race against time full of ghosts, gags and deep humanity. So, name of his novel is Seven Moons of Mali Almeida, and this is the book, The Seven Moons of Mali Almeida. Shehan Karunatiloka wins the Booker Prize 2022. Now, which novel can win a Booker Prize? Okay. So, the Booker Prize is a literacy prize awarded each year for the best novel written in English, that is the condition, written in English and published in the United Kingdom or Ireland. So, if you write a book in your regional language and published in other country, maybe it is the best book but will not win the Booker Prize. Okay, only condition is written in English and published in the United Kingdom or Ireland. Okay. Now, first awarded in 1969, cash prize is $50,000. Now, there is also a similar type of prize, like you have written a book in your regional language in your country, then you have to translate that book into English and again publish that book from United Kingdom, then you can win a prize which is called International Booker Prize. Okay. So, I will discuss also first know about Booker Prize. So, directly you have to write in English and published it from UK and Ireland. Cash prize is 50,000 euro, 50,000 British pound, 50,000 British pound. Now, Indian who won Booker Prize, like 1997 Arundhati Roy for the book The Gods of Small Things. Then 2006 Kiran Desai from The Inheritance of Loss. 2008 Arvind Adiga for his novel The White Tiger. Okay, these are the three Indian who won Booker Prize. What about International Booker Prize? It is a sister prize. The International Booker Prize is awarded for a book translated into English and published in the United Kingdom or Ireland. Okay. So, first awarded in 2005, but from 2016 the award has been given annually to a single book translated into English and published in the United Kingdom. Prize money is same, 50,000 British pound. Okay. Now, Indian who owned this award, that is Gitanjali. Okay. She is Gitanjali, International Booker Prize from Gitanjali. So, Indian author Gitanjali Sri has won the prestigious International Booker Prize for his Hindi novel Red Samadhi, translated into English as Tomb of Sand by Daisy Rockwell. International Booker Prize has awarded to 2 persons. The book was chosen among 135 long-listed ones. The Hindi original published in 2018, while in English hit the stores in India in March this year, means 2022. So, this is the Hindi novel Red Samadhi, English translation Tomb of Sand. Okay. Move to next topic from sport. So, Binny priorities injuries prevention mechanism and improving quality of pitches. So, Roger Binny becomes the new BCCI president. Okay, new BCCI president. Now, what is his priority? His priority is to save player from being frequent injury. Okay, so this is the new team. I will discuss the new members also. So, new BCCI president Roger Binny has called the frequent and sometimes recurrent injuries to premier India cricketers like Jasprit Bumrah and Javindra Jadeja recently injured without any specific reason they injured. Okay. We will look to improve on what we can do to reduce the injuries to player. We have excellent doctors and trainers at the National Cricket Academy, but we must look to reduce the injuries and improve recovery. Okay, now another important agenda is Binny stressed on the importance of improving pitches used for domestic cricket in India. That is also very important, because a Ranji player who is playing Ranji, okay, the pitches was not up to international level. So, when a player score good in Ranji but was selected for a national team and travel to foreign country, he cannot play. Okay, so that is the reason that improving pitches used for domestic cricket also. Now, what is his background? At 67, Binny is eligible for one term, that is 3 years. So, after 3 years he becomes 70 years. So, after 70 years he cannot remain as a BCCI president. Okay, age limit is 70 years. Keeping in mind the age cap of 70 meant for administrators and office bearers in the BCCI constitution, part of Kapil Dev's World Cup winning Indian team 1983, where he was tournament highest wicket taker. So, in 1983 total tournament, Roger Binny was highest wicket taker. Binny moved into coaching, served as a national selector and also Karnataka State Cricket Association administration before becoming the BCCI chief. So, congratulations to him. Now, let us discuss about the total team of BCCI. So, president is Roger Binny, and then vice president is Rajiv Shukla, secretary is Jai Shah, joint secretary is Devjit Lon Saikia, he is. Then treasurer is Ashish Shelar. IPL governing council chairman is Arun Singh Dhumal. IPL governing council member is Abhishek Dalmia, he is Abhishek Dalmia, and Apex council member is Khairul Jamal Majumdar. Okay, so they are the member of new BCCI governing body. Okay, move to next topic. From today, Kharge wins Congress presidential election. So, after 20 years, okay, Congress get its new non-Gandhi, new president from a non-Gandhi family, that is Mallikarjun Kharge. Okay, he is a veteran politician from Karnataka. So, Congress president poll result 2022 live update. challenges ahead for Kharge need to fight against fascist forces threatening democracy, he says. Okay. So, Mallikarjun Kharge predictably was elected president of Congress party, bagging 7,897 votes against Shashi Tharoor 1072 vote. Following this result, senior leader Rahul Gandhi was asked as to what his role would now be in Congress party. So, one reporter asked Rahul Gandhi, now what is your role? Okay. He said, my role, of course I cannot comment on Congress president's role, that is for Mr. Kharge to comment on. I am very clear as far as my role is concerned. The Congress president will decide my role and how I am to be deployed. Okay. The first non-Gandhi to occupy Congress presidency in 2.5 decades, Mallikarjun Kharge has a host of challenges ahead of him. So, this is the thing. So, Mallikarjun Kharge become the new Congress president. Now, I will tell you what is the procedure of this election, how this election was conducted and who is the election commissioner of this vote. Okay. So, over 9,000 Pradesh Congress committee delegates from the electoral college to pick the party chief in a secret ballot. These delegates elected every 5 years from within the organization. So, every 5 years Congress has selected from a committee of delegates. Okay, committee of delegates. So, nearly 10,000 currently member of delegate members, okay, in the Congress. So, they are in that members, MPs, MLAs, all are included. Okay. So, all that delegates, over 9,000 delegates will cast their vote, okay, either for Mallikarjun Kharge or for Shashi Tharoor. Now, voting will take place at the Congress headquarters in Delhi at over 65 polling booths across the country between 10 am and 4 pm. A special booth has been made in Karnataka for the Bharat Jodo Yatra to enable those participating, including former Chief Rahul Gandhi, in the election process. The two contender Kharge and Tharoor will be casting their ballot in their respective states of Karnataka and Kerala. The delegates from all states will vote at their respective polling station with the tick mark for the candidate they support. Arrangement have been made for smooth polling. Now, Central Election Authority Chairman of Congress Madhusudan Mistry told New Agency. So, who is the election commissioner? Central Election Authority Chairman of Congress Madhusudan Mistry. Once the voting is over, the sealed boxes will be transported to Delhi on Tuesday and kept in a strong room at the party headquarters in Delhi before being opened. The ballot papers should be mixed before counting start on Wednesday. Whoever gets more than 50% of the votes will be elected Congress president. So, that is the procedure. Move to next topic. China again blocked two proposals on Pak terrorists at UNSC. So, this is the fourth time when China blocked a proposal proposed by India and United States. So, whenever India proposed that these terrorists should be banned, globally banned, internationally banned, okay, China as a member of P5 vetoed the decision, okay, blocked the decision. This is the fourth time. Okay, so this time, what China blocks India's bid at UNESCO to list elite leader Shahid Mohammad as global terrorist. So, this is the fourth time. Okay. So, China once again blocked proposal by India and US to designate Pakistan based terrorist on the UN Security Council 1267 list of terror entities. The listing for the elite founder Hafiz Shoaid's son. Hafiz Shoaid already listed as global terrorist, but his son's name Tala Saeed okay, proposed by India, and Shahid Mahmood, deputy chief of a front of the Lashkar-e-Toiba, named the Falah-i-Insaniyat Foundation, were made by New Delhi and Washington jointly, who submitted in the proposal that they are wanted for procuring funds and recruitment for the elite Jamaat-ud-Dawa, the group behind 26/11 Mumbai attack and other terror attack in India. China placed a hold on both in quick succession on Tuesday and Wednesday at the UNSC. Hold means that we need more time. We need more time to research whether they should be blocked or not. Okay. Again India have to propose, again China will block, again India will propose. This is the continuous process. Now this is the fourth time, means first time on June India proposed this person to be banned. That is, this is from June 17, means on June 16 India wants that elite deputy chief Abdul Makki as global terrorist. That is the first proposal made by India at United Nations Security Council, India and US jointly, which is blocked by China. So Abdul Makki is the, who is Abdul Makki? This middle person is Abdul Makki. Okay, Abdul Makki is brother-in-law of Hafiz Muhammad Saeed. Hafiz Muhammad Saeed is also a global terrorist. So brother of Hafiz Muhammad Saeed, Abdul Makki, India wants to recognize him as a global terrorist, but China blocked it. Okay. Now Abdul Makki was involved in the 26/11 Mumbai terror attack, Red Fort attack, Rampur CRPF camp attack, Karannagar attack. Okay, so India want to recognize him, but China blocked it. Abdul Makki. This is the first time. Then India next time on September proposed name of Abdul Rauf Azhar, who is the brother of Masood Azhar. Okay, to recognize as a global terrorist, but again China blocked from September. This is from August. So China again blocked proposal by US and India to blacklist Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorist Abdul Rauf Azhar. Okay, Azhar is the brother of JMM chief Masood Azhar. But so first is Abdul Rahman Makki, then Abdul Rauf Azhar. Okay. Abdul Rauf Azhar is a very dangerous terrorist, because when India arrested Masood Azhar, okay, his brother, that is Abdul Rauf Azhar, actually hijacked an Indian. He was the mastermind of the hijacking of the Indian Airlines flight IC-814 in 1999, which led to the release of the brother of Masood Azhar. So Indian government Indian government had to release Masood Azhar, okay, to save of the life of the passenger. Okay. So this is the second time. Now third time China placed Pakistan Quetta University block terror attack from Lashkar Sajid Mir. So third time India wants to block Sajid Mir, but China again vetoed the decision. Okay. So Sajid Mir was the key handler of the 10 elite terrorists who wreaked mayhem in Mumbai on 2008, in which over 166 Indian and foreign, including US national, were gunned down. Okay, controlled from Karachi. So this is Sajid Mir. This is the third time. And fourth time, son of Hafiz Saeed, Tala Saeed, and deputy chief of Lashkar-e-Toiba, Shahid Mahmood. Okay, so this is the fourth time. This is the fourth and fifth person who is who cannot be recognized as global terrorist due to China's decision. Okay, now only two times China agreed with India. Once when India wants to block Masood Azhar, then next time when India wants to block Hafiz Saeed. Okay, and another time, another in previous many year back, when India wants to block Daud Ibrahim. So this is the 3 time when China agree with India and US, and finally United Nations Security Council are able to recognize these 3 persons as global terrorists. So this is the, I will show you, this is the sanction list of United Nations Security Council. You will find the name of that person, I will show you, like Masood Azhar. There. So Muhammad Masood Azhar Alvi, okay. Date of birth is 1968, place of birth Bhavalpur, Punjab province, Pakistan, okay. Founder of Jaish-e-Mohammed, former leader Harakatul Mujahideen. Then find Hafiz Saeed. Here. No. Here. Hafiz Muhammad Saeed. Okay. 1950, place of birth Sargodha, Punjab, Pakistan. Tata Muhammad Saeed, there are number of name. Then Muhammad Saeed is the leader of Lashkar-e-Taiba, Interpol Security Council notice. Okay. Next find Daud Ibrahim. Here, Daud Ibrahim Kaskar. 10 to 15 name he has. Okay. Now place of birth is Kher, Ratnagiri, Maharashtra. Current address is Karachi, Pakistan. Okay, house number is also mentioned here. Palatial Bungalow in hilly area of Nurabad in Karachi. Okay, so they are the globally listed terrorists. Okay. So this is the total discussion of news from today's newspaper as well as yesterday's newspaper, important news. If you like my discussion, please like the video, subscribe my channel. We will meet tomorrow. Thank you.